Hello friends, welcome to GST Quick Info Bites Day 10, Schedule 2. As you are aware, we have already discussed 5 points of Schedule 2 of GST. Today we will be discussing point number 6 and point number 7 of Schedule 2 of GST. With that, we will be completing Schedule 2 of GST in this session. Let's begin with point number 5, that is composite supply. There are further two categories under composite supply as per Schedule 2, that is works contract and restaurant services. Let's begin with the first category, that is works contract. Now, what is works contract? Works contract is a composite supply where there is a transfer of property in goods involved along with supply of services. It is interrelated with each other. Works contract means a contract for building, construction, fabrication, completion, erection, installation, fitting out, improvement, modification, repair, maintenance, renovation, alteration, or commissioning of any immovable property. Let me repeat it. All this should relate to immovable property. Then it will constitute as works contract under GST, wherein transfer of property in goods is involved in execution of such contract. Just to make it more clear, let me pick up an example. For example, if Mr. X owns a commercial flat, renovation of this flat is given by X to Mr. Y for consideration. Renovation work will be done by Y. Now, labor and material for the renovation work will be supplied by Y. This is a works contract. It is a composite supply, and by virtue of Schedule 2 of GST, it is treated as supply of services and it is chargeable to GST. Now, going on to the second category, that is restaurant services. Restaurant provides both goods, that is food, and also services. This is a composite supply. This is specifically treated as supply of services as per Schedule 2 of the GST. However, this supply must be for cash consideration or deferred payment or any other valuable consideration. A restaurant services, it is mandatory to have a cash consideration or deferred payment or any other valuable consideration. Now let's move on to the 7th point of Schedule 2, or the last point of the Schedule 2. That is sale of goods or the supply of goods by an unincorporated association or body of individual to its members. So it will be treated as supply of goods as per the point number 7 of Schedule 2 of GST. It is the two important points is here the supply of goods should flow from an unincorporated AOP or BOI to its members, and it must be for consideration, either cash consideration or deferred payment or any other valuable consideration. Supply of goods by a social club to its members for consideration will be considered as supply of goods as per Schedule 2 of GST, and consequently GST will be applicable in that case. However, it does not cover supply of services. Only supply of goods by a club to its members will be considered as supply of goods and attract GST. This in particular does not cover supply of services. It only considers supply of goods. Thank you, friends. I kindly request you to subscribe to this channel and click on the like, share button, and also click on the bell icon to get an immediate notification as and when the latest videos are uploaded. Thank you.